Hello, you're listening to the URBMN interview with Kenny Hotz of Triumph of the Will. Kenny Hotz's Triumph of the Will debut July 22nd on Action. Now, if you don't know what Action is, it's a channel that used to be called Showcase Action. It's one of those Category 2 channels that debuted in 2001. Really kind of a burial for the show. At least that's my opinion. Shaw Media might not think so, but I don't know. This isn't the first interview I've done with Kenny Hotz to promote this show. You won't be able to get to hear the first interview, and neither will I, because I was recording it on a MiniDisc, and I accidentally deleted it from the MiniDisc. And of course, if you've had a MiniDisc, you know you can't recover files once you've deleted them. So we're all shit out of luck. Now, I'm not sure how good this second interview is, and I wasn't sure if I was going to present it, but I decided I might as well, because, to be quite honest, Kenny Hotz sounds like he's a pro at this kind of thing, and he sounds a lot less stiff in interviews than me. So here he is, Kenny Hotz. How do you feel about debuting on Action and not Showcase?
Well, look, I'd rather be debuting on ABC. So, but to me, I think the world's totally changed. I think a channel's a channel now. What am I supposed to say? Another company purchased my broadcaster's company, and they're not as edgy as the previous, broadcaster. So, welcome to the wonderful world of television. It's that kind of be careful what you wish for type of thing. The reality is, Kenny versus Penny was on GSN, and people found us there in the States. So, look, sure, I'm pissed it's not, Fox prime time, but, it's something. You got to be humbled by this business. It's very difficult, if you're not doing everything in your power to try and, fulfill your dream or your obligations to produce good content, then you're fucked anyhow. So things like that aren't up to me. I would have slipped my wrists a long time ago if I was mad about not getting my what I deserve, because personally I think my show is the best shows, and this is an industry where Citizen Kane never got released. What fucking hope do you have for anybody that's doing good shit? Well, you tell me, the type of content that's coming out. So, a lot of it's so mediocre and contrived, and just it's like so flaccid. Like, well, what are we all supposed to do? Well, look, I'm trying my hardest here. All right, it's my stuff is so abrasive and edgy that I'm lucky anyone will show it. I'm a guy that ate fake shit out of a toilet and flipped his friend acid. Where am I going to show my stuff? Action's the only place with balls that will show it.
So what do you think a fan should expect from Kenny Hotz's Triumph of the Will?
Wow. Well,
because I have seen the first episode. Shaw Media gave me a screener.
Which one? What?
That would be Can Kenny Find His Mom Love?
Oh yeah, that's the show's very eclectic. Listen,
yes.
I've done a show that should, one of the episodes should you win a Palme d'Or at Sundance or something, and another one, is the ultimate Kenny versus Penny fan show of all time. Like I do a show, Cannibal, where in one of the episodes I try to become a cannibal. That makes anything on Kenny versus Penny look like romper room. So it's a very, very eclectic series. I don't know if it'll turn on a lot of Kenny versus Penny fans, but I've just spent 9 years turning on a bunch of online blogger freaks. So I'm older, and once you do a certain type of genre, I like to kind of evolve. It's like when I was a filmmaker, I made a short film that did well, and you don't want to do shorts. And then I did a cultish, documentary pitch, and then you don't want to do that. And now, I felt like I did a kind of stonery, jackass Tom Green type series, even though I really feel like it was, the first reality sitcom, and it had more meaning than that. So then, you kind of not want to do that. And I did Testes, which was a zany series, and I just kind of feel like I'm checking all this shit off my list. And now I kind of just wanted to do something that was broad, that kind of would work on Fox, or work with a U.S. broadcaster. And I love this show. I think it's 100 times better than Kenny vs. Penny. Not that I don't love Kenny vs. Penny, but it's definitely the best thing I've ever done. Like, to me personally, I fucking love it.
Have you tried to sell to the U.S. broadcasters, though?
We're currently trying to, but the same thing. It's a crapshoot. I hope it does. I've been very lucky. In fact, I've got horseshoes up my ass. I'm probably one of the only people in Canada, on-air talents in Canada, that's had 3 series that I've created. I sold the show to Comedy Central with Matt Stone, and I sold Testes to FX on my own. Like, I'm the guy that goes in there and actually actively goes and sells this stuff. But thank God I have Paradigm and E1 with me, which totally helps. But this is it's a fucking business, and it's tough. And it's really hard to do what you want, like almost impossible.
Showcase debuted early on in the year. They debuted almost Heroes and Single White Spenny, which is Spencer Rice's show.
Yeah.
Just wondering, have you been able to see those 2 shows, and what do you think of them exactly?
I've seen both shows. Jason Belleville was kind of like an assistant writer on Testes, and Spenny was kind of an assistant on Kenny vs. Penny. But what do I think of those shows? They're not really for me, but not a lot is. So it's not about what I think of them. It's about what they think of them. What does Spenny and the Bellevilles think about their show? Because it's an internal art. Doing this stuff is so, it's so difficult. And I think they need to kind of just look within themselves and see if they're happy with what they did. You can't, it's like when you start worrying about the audience and numbers, it'll make you fucking crazy. So, but it's a strange business, and if you don't, work your ass off, or if you have entitlement and think you deserve what you're getting, it'll bite you in the ass. Let's let history think of, what, of those other shows. But again, listen, personally, it's like, look, I'm a little, I think Trailer Park Boys and my show should be totally promoted to the utmost, because I think me and the Trailer Park Boys shows have the most ability and the most audience, the largest community that are beneficial to a broadcaster. So, maybe they feel otherwise, I don't know. But, I'm happy I'm on anything. And, I'm happy that people are going to see my shit.